Hello, hello everyone, and welcome. Uh, Welcome everyone to this webinar on sustainability in the campus. I would like to welcome all the guests, dignitaries, as well as all the participants. Thank you so much for your time on this weekend for this webinar on sustainability in the educational institute. So my name is Vinayak, and I work with earthday.org as an assistant manager outreach. I look after Star Campus Award. This is a very visionary and interesting competition for academic institutes. We have started this in 2022 as a pilot project in Maharashtra. We received a tremendous response from the all educational institutes from Maharashtra. We received more than 100 plus entries, and we selected 10 educational institute as a Star Campus Award. Uh, Last year also we received a very good response from all over the India, and now today this year we will be launching with a very interesting additions to the Star Campus Award, a new cohort of Star Campus Awards 2025. So on this launch event, we will be having a webinar with the dignitary guests for understand the sustainability and understand the role of educational institutes in making campus sustainable, net neutral, and target toward the carbon neutral campuses. So again, I would like to welcome uh, Dr. Shobha and Mr. Saurabh Gupta with us. Today we are have a pleasure to have those experienced and distinguished guests within us. So I will go through a brief agenda of today's webinar so that everyone will get an idea about what we'll be having in this session. So first of all, we will start with Dr. Shobha ma'am to introduce about the role, the light on the what is the role of educational institute to maintain the sustainability in the campuses, how campus leaders and educational leaders can work for sustainable campus. Then I will brief about the Star Campus Award process of application, what are the categories and how the campus can include their campus in the Star Campus Award. Then we will move ahead to the Saurabh sir for our demonstration of Earth5R mobile application. We have made interesting challenges. Hope all of you will like it and participate it in very exciting way. So Saurabh will explain all the challenges and how Earth5R will work. And then we will have a question and answer session, and then we will end the webinar. So this will be the flow of the webinar. So I would now introduce Dr. Shobha Ramalingam. He is an associate professor at Nikmar University, Pune, with the experience over 18 years in the academia and around 5 years in the industry. She graduated as an architect from NIT Trichy and subsequently attended PhD at construction management from IIT Madras. In her previous role at Nikmar, she was founder and interim dean of School of Energy and Environment and launched two master level programs in environmental sustainability and sustainable energy management. She specialized in area of sustainability, green buildings and certifications, lean construction management and building information modeling. She is Indian Green Building accredited professional and is currently project lead for sustainable development projects at NICMAR. She has also chaired the Indian Lean Construction Conference 2019 conference in association with Institute of Lean Construction Excellence at NICMAR and an active participant in international and national lean and sustainable development community. So I'm inviting Dr. Sushma Shobha ma'am to guide us how role of educational institute will be in the sustainability. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Salunkhe. That is very kind of you to give a humble introduction about myself. Let me thank the organizers for inviting Dr. Sushma Kulkarni today, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, On behalf of her, I am giving a talk today and would be talking about sustainability in educational campus, how educational campus can be a beacon of sustainability. And I am happy that we are having a discussion along these lines. Thanking the organizer once again and on behalf of Vice Chancellor Madam. So I am taking the presentation forward. First, let me give a talk. I have been the interim dean of School of Energy and Environment, and currently I'm also the project lead for sustainability related projects within the campus. So in this context, I would like to give a talk on the initiatives taken within NICMAR. To start with, sustainability is a buzzword, but not without a reason. With the adverse impacts of climate change, increased pollution, increasing health concerns, uninhabitable urban landscape, and loss of biodiversity, we all will agree that it is the need of the hour. So while world organizations like United Nations have chartered pathways under the umbrella of Sustainable Development Goals to combat and recover from the already eroded habitat system, educational institutes, I believe, have a major role and responsibility to sensitize younger minds, younger generations towards sustainable development, sustainable growth, and sustainable habits. In this context, we are very happy to inform that NICMAR University was a forerunner to launch the School of Energy and Environment 2 years back and kickstarted programs in environmental sustainability and sustainable energy management. NICMAR University, as the first built environment university, it also runs multidisciplinary programs that include advanced construction management, project management, real estate and urban infrastructure management, apart from general management and environmental sustainability and sustainable energy management. Of course, all of these are intertwined under the broad umbrella of sustainability. Over the past 2 years, our students have adorned the cap of becoming sustainable champions, sustainable warriors, and have emerged as champions. It is said that one has to practice before they preach, and what can be better than starting green initiatives in-house? Along these lines, students from various programs within NICMAR that include advanced construction management, environmental sustainability, and sustainable energy management, they have been part of the IGBC Green Building Certification process that we aim to achieve by the end of this year. Ours is a 10-acre plot of land, housing hostel facilities apart from academic blocks, wherein around 2,000, it caters to around 2,000 to 2,500 students. So under the leadership of Chancellor and Vice Chancellor Madam and Dean of Infrastructure and Planning, 22 students along with the consultant have documented the existing campus with respect to the landscape, existing landscape, air conditioning system, infrastructure, being facilities available within the waste disposal. Yes. Transportation facilities, solar grid utilities, and so on. During the process, it was fascinating to see suggestions pouring in from student community to enhance sustainability within campus, which is also being implemented, such as they have identified local native plants and trees, shade-giving plants, which are being planted exhaustively within the campus. They follow traffic rules. They experiment what are the ways to save and conserve water. They are very conscious about saving electricity, reusing waste, recycling waste products, no to plastics. So these have sensitized the students, and it is very heartwarming to see students becoming more conscious about sustainable practices. So they have also tried to create compost pits, use the manure from the compost pits, use the recycled water for gardening, tapping and utilizing solar energy, creating biogas facility, and so on. I can name a lot. So I would show a snapshot of all these works that students have done under the IGBC certification process for the existing campus shortly. But in the meantime, let me also explain a little bit further. This initiative has helped students to gain first-hand knowledge on IGBC rating and credit systems. But more importantly, we hope that it has primarily instilled sustainable habits in the younger minds that will go a long way in the years to come. For yet another project within NICMAR University, we have embarked in the journey of LEED certification process. This is for the upcoming academic block of 13 stories, which is being constructed using prefabricated technology. So while students are being trained on project management skills on this project and are learning how to optimize productivity through time motion studies, they are also being exposed to global standards and requirements of sustainable construction in this project through the LEED rating certification process. Apart from such small projects and campus greening initiatives, NICMAR University Pune has also deep dived sustainability into the curriculum, not only theoretically, but also in practice. For instance, the hostel serves only vegetarian food, and once in a year on a specific occasion, only they are allowed to take non-vegetarian food. Yoga classes are held weekly to instill sustainable habits. Similarly, as part of the principles and practices of sustainable ecosystem course that they had, students have learned about various topics, including sustainable development goals, circular economy, carbon emissions, carbon footprint. So they have learned how to do individual carbon footprint, and also to create wealth from waste. They have participated in several competitions related to wealth from waste, and they have emerged as champions, and we are very proud about their initiatives and the motivation they have, the enthusiasm they show. So while they calculated individual level carbon footprint during class hours, there was a green conclave conducted in the month of February in this year to carbon neutral event. At the end of the event, along with the ISHRE Pune chapter, and they tried to neutralize the carbon footprint by procuring carbon credits and planting trees equivalent to the carbon credits in the local neighborhood. So students have really become aware, exposed of reducing carbon emissions and taking initiatives towards sustainable practices. Having become sustainability warriors through such in-house initiatives, the students have also been running Satwa, the Sustainability Club, which enfolds various programs for students, such as the prestigious Solar Decathlon Global Competition, and also by joining hands with the Pune Knowledge Center to create awareness on sustainable practice in the neighborhood, local neighborhood. So both globally and locally, our students are emerging as sustainable champions. And with all these initiatives, we very strongly believe that our students are getting into the right realm for nation building, and they are, this curriculum of sustainable practices are upskilling their portfolio for emerging as global leaders. With this note, let me show you a few pictures. So I will just share the screen and present some of the works. I hope you are able to see my screen. So I'll just show you some of the works our students have done. And yes, so these were the IGBC Green Campus certification process. And you can see there were 22 students who worked on this project, and they identified the local species within the campus. They have identified and named these species, and also they have planted 475 more saplings within the campus. So this is a small 10-acre plot of land that we have for NICMAR University. And you can see the documented work. So these are the pathways that are shown in red, that they are talking about transportation facilities, bicycle lanes within the campus, EV charging stations, solar grid facilities, water metering for inlet water, and also for STP outlet, and so on. So these are the water supply systems they documented.
Sorry, ma'am.
And they
Sorry
have
to interrupt.
yes.
I cannot see the screen. Saurabh, are you able to see the screen?
I'm sorry, I share.
Yeah, now I can see. Yeah, now I can see. Yeah, please continue, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So some of the pressure regulating valves, the time-based water controller valve that have been implemented based upon students' recommendations. These are in the processing these. So soil moisture sensors. So and then shadow giving trees and plants that have been identified and planted. And these are daylight lux meter readings. So to see at various places within the campus, how much is the amount of daylight, and how they have to design the facades and how they can tap the sunlight. So these are some of the readings that they had generated at various. These are the hostel blocks that I'm showing here. And you can see the amount of daylight that within the classrooms, in the lobby area. And these are some of the other students' work where they have documented the facilities for well-being within the campus. And so apart from academics, our students are exposed to all these amenities and facilities that are available, and how they can help for the well-being of the students. They have identified around NICMAR what are the facilities available, how they cater to the students of NICMAR, and what is the deficiency and where to improve. They have come up with strategies. And these are about the solar grids. So extensive solar meters and grids have been placed in the new buildings, in the new phase of NICMAR campus. And they have document how much of electricity is generated and how it can be utilized for other buildings also, how it can reduce the power consumption from MHRD. And so these are some of the details that I wanted to show you. This is some of the electrical fixtures and brochures, and what were the recommendations with respect to lighting levels within the classrooms and how it has to be enhanced. It was a very extensive work that the students did apart from their regular studies, and we are very happy that students were involved in such initiatives, and they have now become very proficient in understanding the green rating system, and not only through IGPC, also through lead project within the campus. So I think campus, educational campus, have a very prominent role in instilling these kind of requirements within the students and motivating them towards sustainable practices. With this short note, I will end my presentation and the talk, and I hope it is also inspiring to the community around. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, it is inspiring, and definitely it will, take the as a model, role model for other educational institute, that the wonderful work that you have did in NICMA University. It's especially like involving the students in the process of sustainability is very, very important, and that's what we wanted, and that's what we are stand for. And Star Campus Award is the concept which is where we want to involve student community as well as the teacher community in the process of sustainability. Not only leaders are taking decisions, but the that decisions can be executed through the students. It is that we are
Yes.
expecting, and that is what you are exactly doing. Thank you so much again for the beautiful presentation and the wonderful work that showing to inspire our audience. So I will just go through the Star Campus Award and how the process of this new Star Campus Award looks like. So let me just share my screen. Yeah, can somebody just give me a heads up that if my screen is visible? Saurabh, is my screen visible?
Not yet, not yet.
We are yet to see the screen. Yes.
Yeah, now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm very happy to announce today the launch of Star Campus Award 2025 by earthday.org with the partnership with UI4S and Earth5R app. Uh, this year we bring some special into this competition called Star Campus Award. Before going forward, I would just explain about the Earth Day. Earth Day Network India is a registered trust in India that focuses on environmental issues. Our work is inspired by global NGO, global environmental NGO earthday.org that grew out of first Earth Day 53 years ago, and today we engage with over 150,000 organizations in some 190 countries to take environmental movement forward. The Star Campus Award, initiated by earthday.org, recognizes and honors educational institutes' outstanding efforts towards campus sustainability. These awards celebrate the institutes demonstrating unwavering commitment to environmental stewardship and innovative solutions for reducing their carbon footprint. The core values for the acronym STAR represents the following core values: sustainability, transformation, adaptability, and resilience. The campus for encouraging practices that promotes long-term ecological balance, transformation from inspiring positive change within educational institutes, adaptability for fostering flexibility and resilience in sustainability initiatives, and resilience building campuses that can withstand environmental challenges. Many people ask why we should participate in Star Campus Award, or what is the benefit of having participated in Star Campus Award. So let me explain about the benefits of participating Star Campus Award. First, you will get the connect of globally like-minded institutes. This is your chance to showcase achievements on global platform. You will get a chance to engage in events, webinars, workshops, and competitions. These kind of workshops, capacity building workshops, where we will be having a series of workshops so that you will get the chance to participate in this kind of workshops. You will get access of online tools, database, and publications. We are developing many resources to make your path easy towards sustainability. Star Campus Award itself is a international recognition and prestige, and networking opportunity you are getting from the Star Campus Award is tremendous. You will get a capacity building in auditing and the contribution towards the carbon neutrality. And the not last but not least, you will be contributing to our national goal to net zero. If you may aware, in November 2021, at 26th conference of the parties, like at a COP, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, pledged that India would cut its emission to net zero by 2070 and set the important milestone to prioritize on this path. So this is our target or the goal to get carbon neutral by 2070. And I believe Educational Institute has a very crucial role to achieve this goal. So for Star Campus Award, there are few categories in which we evaluate the campuses. The first category is renewable energy. Second category is water conservation. Third category is waste management, biodiversity conservation, and environmental education. All those criteria, all those categories are as per the National Assessment and Accreditation Council framework. Also, state government has also issued the many state governments in India also issued the guide or the framework for the schools and colleges how they can become a green campus. So these are the categories where they can look for. So I would like to show the summary of 2023 when it first started. We received more than 100 entries from the Maharashtra and we announced the 10 winners. And those are the beautiful pictures of handover ceremony of Star Campus Awards in Maharashtra. Last year, we have received 150 entries from 17 states, union territories, and we announced the 5 winners. The results are on our website. Please go and see. These are the geographical variation of the campuses from where they have applied. Now, in 2025, we inviting all educational institutes across the India to participate in Star Campus Awards 2025. Whether it is higher educational institutes, colleges, schools from rural and urban backgrounds, we welcome all, and we are inviting all the applications from these educational institutes. So what is new about Star Campus Award 2025? So this year we will be having a Global Youth Climate Action Lab, which is a committee, which core committee which work on the campus sustainability, which include one mentor teacher with the student members in it. Then we will having a climate action set. We will be providing a guidebook action set, which include the auditing of 5 criteria, that energy, water, waste, biodiversity, and environmental education. Then we have Earth5R challenges. We are very fortunate to partnership with Earth5R mobile application, which is available on Android and Apple as well. That are the mobile application that maintains the sustainability portfolio of individuals. In the next session, Saurabh will explain all the details of it. Also, in the climate action set, we have a programs of Environmental Significance Day that we will be providing a guidebook to all schools and colleges to have a climate action set in their campuses. And thirdly, we will encouraging all educational institutes to publish their sustainability report, including carbon net neutrality and targets of their school and institute as an institute. So these are the new inclusion in the 2025, and we are fortunate to partnership with Earth5R and Earth5R's for this Star Campus Award 2025. The important dates are here. Today, it will be opening applications. The deadline of submission report will be the 31st of March for 2025, and we will be announcing the result on next Environment Day. and the evaluation period of the academic year of 2024 to 2025. The benefits and awards, all the winners will get trophy and certificate, and all participants will get a participation certificate. And if you want to apply, you can visit bit.ly/capital SCA dash India, or you can simply scan this code. You can screenshot this frame. Uh, I will give you some seconds to screenshot it. We will also sending the mails to all educational institute, and in our community, in our WhatsApp group, we will be sending the application link. You will be seeing the QR code. Please screenshot it and share it widely in your network of academia. And if you have any questions, you can connect me on my number given on the screen. So yeah, thank you so much again for connecting today for this launch event of Star Campus Award 2025. So now I will be handovering this to the Saurabh, and I'm inviting Saurabh to introduce about the Earth5R app. Saurabh Gupta is the founder of Earth5R app. Uh, Saurabh Gupta has been with the transformative leadership and sustainability, has distinguished himself not only as a visionary founder of Earth5R, but also as a dynamic and influential keynote speaker. Saurabh Gupta has been awarded as a Young Leader India France by French President Emmanuel Macron for his work in the field of sustainability. The Earth5R is a learning platform and app, later awarded by Google, have set new standards in sustainability education and engagement. Furthermore, Earth5R's recognition by UNESCO as a leader in a global sustainability efforts underscores Saurabh's pivotal role in environmental movement. So I welcome Saurabh, and thank you for your time. Please, yes, so over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Vinayak. Thanks, ma'am, for this amazing introduction, and very good to know about the initiatives of NICMAR University. We have had some students from university who have been our interns on Earth5R app already. So it was very good to know about the initiatives the campus is taking, and I hope that more universities learn from the initiative you're taking, because these are very, very important, and because especially the universities are the places where students take they spend a lot of time. So that's a lot of learning for them about how workplace should be, because eventually they go into businesses. So there's a very important learning from campus. So pretty impressive what you all are doing at the campus. Would love to visit sometimes also. Yeah.
Please do come. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Yeah. So to introduce what we do, Earth5R, before starting Earth5R, I come from a corporate background. I was head of HR for Cafe Coffee Day, and I quit my job and I went on cycling around the world. I cycled 50,000 kilometers in Asia, Africa, and Europe. And that was my first learning about sustainability. I mean, I've learned sustainability growing up Himalayas, also in Himalayas, where we used to grow our own food. But I think that on ground, I also learned a lot. I saw a lot of destruction of environment and a lot of preservation of environment in several countries, learn a lot from the local communities in Africa, particularly. So bringing all of this together 10 years back, started Earth5R, started as a very local movement in Powai, where we started talking to local citizens and started collecting products from high-rise buildings, which is like waste, like paper, electronic waste, and different types of clean waste. And we would start talking to people in the nearby slums, and we started engaging them into livelihood programs. So we created some new products like taking cloth waste and taking coffee waste from Starbucks, and we created something called as coffee doll, which would smell of coffee, but still it was small piece of handicraft. And the product became hit. We started exporting it, particularly to Europe. And somehow the French government came to know about this particular project. So they took Earth5R as one of the leading projects in Paris Peace Forum, where we got the opportunity to interact with several heads of nation. That is where the entire project started scaling up. And we started working with many thought leaders and in multiple forums like European Union. I've been panelist and speaker in OECD country panel also. So these opportunities have actually provided us to understand more about sustainability at a policy level. Also, one of the co-founders of Earth5R is an environmental architect, and she is also the professor of environmental architecture. So so basically, working with architect also helped us to understand sustainability more from framework point of view, from systemic point of view. So that has been a bit of a journey about Earth5R. I'd like to also share that we have done a lot of projects on the ground. We have been funded by United Nations. We received 0.6 million euros funding to set up a river cleaning machinery at Methi River, Mumbai. Which is solar powered, and this machine takes out 10 tons of plastic waste every day from the river, and it goes for recycling, and it creates circular economy. So after this, during COVID time, we decided to we finally understood that we have done a lot of operations on the ground, and this is the good time to scale up the impact globally. So why don't we build a tech? Because we were very much inspired by Uber. Like, Uber revolutionized the entire transportation space, because people are looking for cars which was nearby only, but they would not know. And then car drivers would be looking for passengers, but they would not know where the passengers. So Uber actually created a platform, and that changed the entire mobility space. So very inspired by Uber, we thought that why don't we create a Uber for sustainability? And that is where we came up with the idea of building Earth5R app, led by all the experience of Earth5R. So one of the interesting thing about Earth5R journey has been that for first 8 years, we were largely driven by students. Most of our volunteers were college students and school students. And we have worked with something like 250,000 students so far. And we are still connected with 250,000 students who have participated in our programs in 150 countries. So I felt that this is a very good opportunity. Why don't we build something that incentivizes the young people? So we created internships, volunteering programs, certification program, and the idea was that you'll get these certificates, but before that, you'll have to contribute to your local ecosystem. You don't have to do something for other location. You can just take care of your own locality. So the idea was that you go out, take the phone, and figure out what is in your ecosystem. First thing is very, very important is also, while doing environmental research, we were always short on data. Ma'am, as you understand that, and all the colleges, they know this problem that whenever you have to do some research, you need some data, right? And there is a very big problem about environmental data or live data or fresh data in India particularly. So that was one very big problem. So we felt that data collection is very, very important. So we built a lot of tools within the app itself, where we have created these geotagged solutions where you can use the phone and go out in the localities, in a locality, and collect data about urban sustainability or the indicators of sustainability. For example, people walk for 1 kilometer, and while they're walking, obviously walking is good for health also, and we're promoting mobility, like good health also. So you walk for a kilometer, but you also count the total number of trees in your area. From starting point, it does a geotagging, so it knows that on this particular stretch, 1 kilometer, this person has found so many trees, and that gives you an idea about the air quality in that area, based on what is the density of the tree. And we've come up with very surprising results about different cities across India and worldwide also. One thing we came to know that the tree density in urban spaces in India is very, very low. Some areas it is very high, but in general it is pretty low. We're very surprised to know that we thought that Western countries are doing very well, but it was shocking to know that cities like New York, London, Madrid, they are much behind, globally. So this problem is actually global. It's just not India's problem. It's a global problem. We have also modules like walk for a kilometer and count the total waste hotspot, like where you see waste garbage on the street. So that is also very important indicator about behaviors of the citizens, like do we dump on the street, or or what is the state of the municipality in the local areas? And once these hotspots are identified, municipalities also notified, so they can come and fix those patches, garbage patches. Then people are counting potholes in the local areas, because more potholes means that vehicles will stop and move, and that also creates more emission in that area. It has been found that areas with more pothole also have higher emission. Or obviously there is a threat to life also. So we have worked on several such campaigns. Or for example, noise pollution. So we have a pollution meter in which you can just indicate your area, whether it's a residential area or it's a commercial area, and then open the Earth5R app. It tells you that what is the decibel level in this area, and this data is being used for research. It is already being used by doctors to highlight issues about noise pollution, effects of noise pollution. So this is what is Earth5R app. So launched in 2023. Within 1 year, Google selected as for the award of best app of 2023. So in Singapore, we were standing next to Spotify, apps like WhatsApp and Angry Birds. So it was really great moment for us to represent India also, and also be among the top apps worldwide. And also it was a great appreciation for the fact that the world is changing now, and whereas gaming apps and business apps and music apps, there is an app which is also citizen science app, has also come in the same category. Yeah. So with Google support, now we are scaling up. There's AI-based tools, very modern technology. So I'll take a few minutes and share a presentation to show that what is there for the academia and what is there for students, and how we can work together. We have built a lot of incentives. We don't want the app to be boring. I personally believe that doing sustainability should not be boring, because already the topic is so serious that we should not make it more serious. So we have created certain incentives which gives reasons for students to actually do and get something out of it. So I'll just do a quick presentation. Okay, so I'm just doing it. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
visible.
visible.
Okay, so I'll now do the presentation. Okay, so this is Green School and Green Colleges. So about Earth5R started in 2015. It's been 10 years, 9.5 years actually. 2014 November actually. So we've been honored as UNESCO Green Citizens, and we have received multiple UN awards also. We have worked with President Macron and in Environmental Ministry. We have been our board of advisor, and our expert guide also includes 2015 Nobel Peace laureate Mrs. Odid. Also, we have been Mr. Justin has also invited us to start a project in Canada, which will be starting very soon. Yeah, I have spoken at a couple of TED Talks, one in University of Paris, one in Mumbai. What is Earth5R app? In nutshell, Earth5R app that people will be using during this program is it has an environmental knowledge bank, which means that you can use it for news and articles, reading about what others are doing. There is an Instagram kind of feed, which means people are also calling it as Instagram sustainability. So you can just browse just like Instagram, and you'll see stories of other people in your locality, nearby areas, what they're doing, what activities they're doing, what kind of food they're eating. We have made sustainability more interesting by making it a bit more lifestyle driven. You can do internships. People can do volunteering on this platform. You can measure and monitor the impact. Colleges can measure and monitor their students' work also. You can build your own community and take action. You can create groups for the colleges, for the schools as well, and you can these groups can be public, or you can make it private. And this is the first environmental social media as well. You can download the Earth5R, just type Earth5R in Android or iPhone and you will get it. You can download it, and starting is very simple. Use your email address or Gmail or social media, and you can just log in. You can log in by Facebook account as well. Very simple. It'll ask you a few questions at the beginning, and then the key features is like, as I said, there are news, there are articles. You'll find latest news and stories related to the environment. And then you have these groups and events feature where you can create groups. You can create your own events as well. People can do 8 weeks internship. There's 4-week internships also. Then you can do volunteering, and there's several challenges. And most importantly, every person gets a sustainability portfolio, which is like a resume of sustainability, where all your green points, your hours of work that you're doing for the planet, what activities, all the records for lifelong. It will always be there. And as you keep on doing more and more, it keeps on adding up. However, why it is important, when you apply for jobs, when you apply for higher studies, you can share sustainability record. Universities are now have started giving preferences, or at least have started putting weightage to social work. So this is a sum total, a record of people's sustainability action, and also shows that they are positive citizen. Currently, we're talking to global governments also. So when people apply for visa, they apply for any kind of things where they should be incentivized, this will be eventually used as a universal sustainability portfolio. There's an app demo which you can see later on, but roughly I'll just tell you in a nutshell that what this is. You can create posts like this, or you can create groups. Then you can create events also, plantation events or any kind of events. There are a lot of groups. You can join any of the groups, or you can create your own groups also. You can create your own events also. It shows your carbon offset. You get carbon certificate as well. It takes your own location, so it's all geotagged. So there's evidence of the work that you're doing. Then we have several challenges. We have partnership with brands like Decathlon and many brands. They give you discount coupons also. And this is like your bank account, all the credit record, all the green point records are there. This is a sustainability portfolio. And then you can share this as a barcode wherever you're applying for something, you just share it. And then a lot of good reviews. There are more than 1,000 reviews on the App Store. So this is overall ecosystem. We have citizens, students, companies, and governments and research organizations using this app for building their portfolio and sharing their stories. This is an example, like what are the things you can do. You can do noise pollution survey, you can do waste hotspot survey, you can do pothole surveys, then you can share personal sustainability survey where it collects some information about whether your building has rainwater harvesting, where you're living in the residential area, do they have wastewater recycling, or what is the size of rooftop for rainwater harvesting, or what is the green infrastructure in your building, do they have bicycle parking, what is a green area. So a lot of such kind of information is collected here, and then we share that data with policymakers for enhancing the policies. Then you have plantation programs, you have urban tree counting, you have water ecosystem survey, you can do waste cleanup analysis, which is cleaning up and then analyzing the waste with data, then circular economy trainings in your localities, and you can do climate change trainings also. This all can be done simply by using mobile phone. This is the impact. We have been able to reduce the decibel level from 70 to 62 in the areas that we surveyed by working with policymakers. Areas where we have worked, there has been reduction in energy consumption by 18%. Potholes, 31%, there has been decrease in accidents in those areas, and 15% reduction in emissions by fixing thousands of potholes so far. So we have all this data. I'll not go through into everything. These slides will be available later on. But everything we do on this platform is data driven, because it's an app that has been designed towards data collection or data, making the decision making through data. So this is the impact. Achievements have been, I've already spoken about some of the achievement, but we have Currently, we are present in 65 countries through our app. For colleges, it also helps with NAAC and NB accreditation within criteria 3 and 7. And you can basically present the data that you collect from our dashboard. When you are on board on this app, you also get data for this action that your students are taking, and you can utilize the data. We can also provide you a report that you can use for your accreditation projects. So yeah, this is Earth5R app that can be used. Internships are there, volunteering programs are there. You have a lot of challenges. You can make classes and groups of the colleges also, and you can use. We have quiz and leaderboards also. And this is the kind of certificate you get. So you will have certificate that is co-branded by Earth5R Earth Day and college as well. And we maintain privacy. We are European Union compliant because our app is running in European Union also. So we take care of all the data privacy. These are our clients, or these are our customers. Thank you. So this is about Earth5R, and yeah, over to Vinayak, how we can utilize and how we can make the best out of it. Earth5R is open, and Earth5R is open to all the campuses, and we invite all the education institutions across the country to, we provide you a tool, and we can help a student find internships and find training program, use it as an education tool, and let's all grow together. Let us give them some reason to become more sustainable with some incentives.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful presentation. So thank you so much for your good work for the planet, and definitely the app and the work that technology can contribute towards the sustainability is really helpful. And thank you so much for working for that. And I would like to say that I'm using that app from past few months, and I'm enjoying it very well. And for the Star Campus Award, we are partnering officially with Earth5R, and we are very proud to announce this partnership because this technology now is in everyone's hand. Most specifically with the students, they are very keen to use the apps and all, and they are very much into the technology, into the app, and they can be sustainability soldiers to take actions and achieving the goals of making campus really sustainable. So involving students and the teacher community in the sustainability, the technology can really help. And in Earth5R app, we have a special challenge section called Earth Day Challenges. Those are specifically can be taking as an evaluation purpose for the Star Campus Award. So we are ensuring all the participants of the Star Campus Awards will have that app with the students and the teachers, and we will be evaluating their portfolio, sustainability portfolio for the final evaluation. Of course, we are evaluating them through their green audits and carbon audits itself, sustainability audit itself. But in the process of evaluation, we are also considering the green points that they are gathering through the app. So once again, thank you, Saurabh, for the beautiful presentation. So now it's the time for the question and answer. We have only 5 minutes left. So if any student and any participants and our audience have any questions, please feel free to ask in the question and answer section. We are open for taking questions from the participants. Currently, we have one question. Share the feedback from. Yeah, we will be sharing the email to all participants with the application link and other information, as well as I will be sharing the presentation that I had did. So don't worry for that. You will getting all the information. If you have any other specific question, please ask. We have 5 more minutes. Or you can just give your feedback in the chat box or the comment box. That will really help us.
Also for the colleges, Earth5R will provide an account person to each college. So onboarding will be very easy. We'll do hand holding. So we make the process, we understand it's a new idea, new technology, and it can be confusing. So don't worry about that part. We'll have one person associate will be completely helping and managing the groups and events and everything until the team is comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. We will be having onboarding session recorded as well, so that every new participant for Star Campus Award will get the onboarding training through them. So yeah, definitely we will do that. So
Yeah,
I
on
think
that
the
note,
questions
I
are
really
coming.
want to appreciate Mr. Saurabh Gupta and his team. An enormous effort you have taken to bring it along with the technology, which will be like the biggest motivation for students to get instilled with sustainability. So I really appreciate the effort, and it was really good to see the extensive depth in which you are taking this app. There are several avenues in which students can get interested in doing neighborhood community service, and also knowing what are the challenges and how to overcome it. It is a great app, and we welcome you to NICMAR as well. Please do come, and
Thank you.
we'll be happy to, introduce it to our students.
Sure, ma'am.
And actually really thank earthday.org for bringing them into this platform and creating the awareness. I was not aware of it, and it has been very enthralling to see it today. Really thank you, Earthday.org and Mr. Saurabh Gupta for his efforts.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you, ma'am. It means a lot. So Vishal is saying thank you for this great session. Thank you, Vishal, for attending. Suchita Majan said she is from the Dikshant Global School, Punjab, and asking for the registering process of Star Campus Award. Suchita ma'am, we will be sharing email to you with the all application process. Baljit Kumar Baljit Kaur is asking, how can I show my sustainability work in my resume? So, as Saurabh mentioned, that your sustainability portfolio can be a part of your resume, and Saurabh will explain more in details how the sustainability work can be reflected in your resume. You can also mention it in your LinkedIn profile as well, that you are the part of Earth5R community and doing good work with the app, and check my sustainability portfolio by providing link of your profile of your app. So that will be the one way to include your work in your resume. Vishal Chadha from Delhi Technical University would love to join with Earth5R. Yes, of course, we will be sharing the contacts of Mr. Saurabh sir with all participants. You're open to connect, and you can just find out Earth5R on Google. You will find their contacts, and you can get in touch with them. Yeah, the other question seems like about the process of registration of Star Campus Awards. So I am sharing all the details of application process to all participants as well as on our website. So yes, once again, thank you so much for attending this interesting webinar. Once again, I am thankful for dignitary guest Saurabh sir and Shobha ma'am for attending today and guiding us for the sustainability, our achieving the goals towards sustainability. On this note, I would like to end this webinar. Thank you so much. We will be in touch, and we will be sharing all the details to all participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All of you are doing a great job towards sustainability and motivating the younger generation. That is more important. And therefore, thanks to all of you. And it's been great pleasure attending this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.